For instance, I'm going to Herald Square. So all these 4 trains, or there's an actual poop. Hey guys, Mabuhay, it's Maria, and in today's video, we're going to talk about Subway. I know it's pretty intimidating, New York City subway, and sometimes it's really hard to ask someone if you are boarding on the right train, or if you're on the right platforms, or if you're heading into the right direction. So in today's video, I am going to give you a little tips, tricks, and ways to make your subway journey a little more fun and easy. So keep on watching. First, we have to talk about the ways of how we can access the subway system here in New York City. All the stations you can find this type of machine. So it's easy, it's a touch system. You wanted to get a new card, $1 is the fees. And then if you have an existing card, just refill the card. This machine is accepting coins, accepting bills, and accepting credit card as well. Always check also on top of this, there's an indication, digital thing. For instance, this time, they are not accepting bills. There is actually this kind of vending machine also that you can find in some stations, but this machine is specifically for credit card and ATM only. You can also reload or buy your Metro card in all ticketing booths. But the easiest way to access Subway is through your phone. So if you have Apple Pay, Google Pay on your phone or on your watch, you just tap and go, and you can easily access the subway easily and conveniently. You have your existing Metro card with you, just swipe it up, and then you can able to see how much money you have in your card. So if you're using unlimited fees as well, you can check it out, the validity of your card. So I'm just gonna use my phone, just tap and go. That's how it is. And did you know, by using your same card and tapping it for 12 times, for instance, you're visiting, the 13 times you're going to tap it is for free. So it's automatically converted into unlimited fare. The phone is your best friend. So you have to download Google Maps, Apple Maps. On those maps, just write your destination. It will going to give you the exact trains that you can onboard, some train options that you can use. It's really will help you a lot and will save your time. Now it's time for you to check your direction. Where are you heading? Are you heading uptown or are you going downtown? Let's make it simple. If you're heading uptown, meaning up, you're heading to the north part of the city. If you're going downtown, which is down, you're going south part of the city. As simple as that. It is time for you now to know which train are you going to onboard with. New York subway city trains are labeled as either number or letters. So no matter what number or letters of trains are you going on board with, be mindful because all of those trains are running in both directions, uptown or downtown. So be very careful about it. Now it's time for you to check it out if you are going to be on the express train or in a local train. A local train meaning that every station this train will stop. On the other hand, express train meaning it will skip some station, so it will speed it off your journey. Tip, go with the local. If you are confused, go on board with the local train because you're not gonna miss any stop on that train. In all station, you can see a train monitors. For instance, at this one right here, you can easily read it if they are going downtown, uptown, if it is express or local, which we're heading to, and of course, how many minutes the train will arrive. If you're inside the train, you can also see this one. It's monitor that you know where is the next stop and where it's heading to. As you can see, this is the last stop here. In some train, you can see these onboard stop indication, which train it is. Every stop, you can see all the trains that you can use to transfer if you miss your stop. So it's all written there. So in some trains, the indication boards look like this. It's digital, but it's same thing. You can find the trains that are running on that station. If you want to go transfer, you can also check some map. Outside the train, there is also a indication board here, and it's going to 207th Street, northbound, which is uptown. Never ever be confused about the color of the trains. You have to be more specific on which train are you going into, which means the numbers and the letters. Forget the colors, because every colors have different stops. Even though they're running on the same line, they're having different stops, so you might miss where is the right stop for you. As I was saying, forget the line colors and focus on the numbers or letters of your train. Let's put an example of this red line here. Though it is a red line, there's three trains running there. The number 1, the number 2, and the number 3 train. But the number 1 is running through local stop. You can see the block dot here. Every block meaning is a local stop. And then when you reach, for instance, the 96th Street, you can see it become white, meaning that white dot is the express. So on that white dot there's a 1, 2, and 3 trains are running. And then when we move down, see the black dot, which is the local stop, which is the 1 train, are still running every stop, but the 2 and 3 will skip that one and go straight to 72nd. Forget the color, focus on the numbers and letter of your train, so you're not gonna miss your stop.
The World Trade Center bound E train. The next stop is...
Now I'm gonna give you some tips that might be helpful for you to use it if you're having your subway trip here in New York City. So apart from using your mobile Apple Pay or Google Pay through your phone or watches, you can also use your debit or credit card. Just tap and go. And also, if you are seeing some flyers that stick on the wall around the stations, mind to read about it, because mostly during weekends, some trains are not running due to maintenance, blah, blah, blah. So you have to better read about it. And also on that flyers, they're gonna give you some routes, which trains you might board in order for you to go on your specific location. It's also translated into different languages. So there's people around wearing the orange vest for you to ask where you should go, because it's under maintenance. So these people are willing to help you out. There's an information desk in all the stations, and they're really willing to help you if you get lost or you're asking for directions. So if you're liking this video so far, please don't forget to smash that like button. Give your new YouTuber Maria a little offer for algorithm. And please also don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell, because I'm preparing a lot of good contents for you guys. So let's go back to our topic. I know it's so hard to ask someone in New York City. People in New York are pretty much intimidating. They walk super fast, but they're not snobbish. They're just busy and they don't want to waste time. But if you want to talk to them, you just have to ask, and we are willing to help. So good. And what if you are shy to ask someone, you got intimidated with New Yorkers, you are already standing at the platform, no one for you to ask anyone if you are in the right train. So you have to check this one out. Look for this black and white stripe. We call it the indication board, or simply the zebra board, because it's like zebra pattern. So what this indication or the zebra board for, because on this indication board or the zebra board is lined up perfectly with the conductor's window. So you can easily ask them if you got lost, or if you're on the right track, or if you're on the right platform, or if you are boarding on the right train. You know what I mean? So in all station platforms, you can easily find this black and white zebra indication board. One here, and check this one out. Even right across the other platform, there is one indication zebra board there. So in all platforms, there is, and you can find this one. So check that one out. And for the last and final warning tip. So if you're waiting for a subway train and you just observe that and one of the cabin is empty, number one thing is you have to avoid that empty cabin, because there's only two things about it. Number one is there is no air conditioning system during summer. And the second one, the worst thing that you can imagine, is either smell like poop, or there's an actual poop inside that cabin. So stay out of an empty cabin. You're welcome. And that's how fancy is the New York City train. Remember that subway is New York City culture. And if you're accidentally or most oftenly got lost in subway trains, cheer up. Welcome to the big city, because definitely that's gonna be your New York City experience. Thank you guys for being here with me today and for coming with me on our subway trip. So this is your girl Maria saying Salamat. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Paalam. Bye. And definitely we'll see you on my next video. Bye.
Emptied out my soul. You've heard it all before. Honest, but I know. Left these years ago. I was young and I'm old. Still can't fill the void. We don't need the past in our lives tomorrow.
And finally, look for this black and white. Look for the tap and go system. The click. I'm not in an empty cabin.
Life is a winding road.
Bye.
No telling where it goes. Driving through days and nights. Won't stop for traffic lights.